Okay, today, well, we're going to need a ruler and a pen and a couple of drawing pins and some string and a hammer. And a hammer? What is that for? What is going on here? How can you do drawings with a hammer? Well, ellipses are kind of strange shapes. And actually, there's my pencil now. I can't find my pencil. I found my pencil. Here we go. We need a pencil as well. What I'm going to do is kind of draw in the middle. Where's the middle? There's the middle there. So I want it to be about something like that. I'm going to draw a line there. It's going to be about 10.5 because I've practiced this before just to make sure it fits. Okay, and then I'm going to put a pin in at this end here. I'm going to hammer it in because my desk is a bit hard. That's why I need the hammer. So now I'm going to put this other pin in at that other point there, and or nearabouts, right, and hammer that one in too. And then I've got two pieces of cotton which I've tied in loops, and you can see one is there, stretches out so far, and the other, I think this is looser, yeah, so this one is looser. So let's start with this one here, and I hope this is going to work. You know, a circle rather, has a central point, and you kind of go all around it, and everything is equidistant from that circle. Whereas an ellipse is a stranger thing. It has 2 points, or foci, points of focus, and if you get a piece of string, so you've got a loop that goes, oh, it's not going to work, is it? Hang on. Right, so I'm going to go all the way around like that. And if you go all the way around the piece of string, it should join up at the other end, and there you have a perfect ellipse. And I'm not quite sure, I don't know, there's mathematical relationships, I'm not going into that, I don't understand that. If you've got another piece of string that's a different length, then you, oops, so this is going to be messy, isn't it? Hang on. Hang on. Too much tension. Why did it work the first time and not now? Right. And go all the way around, then you're going to get a different... don't try doing that. No, do try this at home. Don't bash it into any old table though. Make sure it's an old piece of wood that you're using, or a drawing thing. Don't you use your mum's best table, for goodness sake. Do be sensible. And you can see with the different string length, you're getting a different kind of a shape. And if I bring these two then a bit closer together, and again, the camera's probably bashing all over the place. If I bring those two together, then we'll get, I don't know which string, this is the shorter one I think, then we'll get a very different kind of ellipse, and almost more circular it's getting now, isn't it? And I'm sure that if I take them further apart, assuming I don't take it too far apart, we'll get a much kind of longer ellipse. And this is kind of what's happening with planets going around the sun. So if you imagine that these I've gone too far. Duh. If I can just get it over the top, that might just get in around there. There we go. So this is kind of like what planets do as they go around the sun. If I can just get around the corner there. Like that, so you can see that's a much tighter kind of, oh, you can get the idea, can't you? Much tighter kind of ellipse, like that. And this is what planets are doing as they go around the sun. And you will have that would be the sun, and it all depends on how long the piece of string that your planet's on. Well, of course they haven't really got planets, it's all to do with gravity. And these are the kind of shapes and patterns that they're doing, and the sun will be the focus, one of the foci of the ellipse. And oh, it doesn't all fit on the camera, never mind, you get the idea. And is there another way of drawing ellipses? Well, there is, but it's a kind of a 3D-ish kind of way, and it's a kind of another mathematical model. I think that's probably the whole thing about ellipses, is they're kind of mathematical models. And this won't actually help you to draw ellipses at all. But if you get a cone, so imagine that is a circle in 3 dimensions. Oh, my pencil's running out. Hang on. Am I prepared for this? No. Come along. There we are. That's too much. There we are. So if you have kind of a circle but that's in 3 dimensions, so that's kind of on a flat plane. Okay, let's put it on a box just to give you a kind of a 3-dimensional view. So there's a circle on a box, and if you make it into a cone, so you've got a piece of paper that you've kind of curled up into a cone. So that bit there is not very good, is it? I know I'm an eraser. I am not prepared for this today. I've been doing too many school visits and things, and I'm just worn out, but I thought I need to do a new drawing. If I draw that, get rid of that bit there. And so imagine that as a 3-dimensional cone, a 3-dimensional object. If you slice through it at an angle, if you slice through it horizontally, you're going to get another circle. You get another circle like that. But if you slice through at an angle, if you cut through like that, then you would get an ellipse. So if you're looking from above, there's your circle, and there's the point of the cone. So that's the base on the floor. Well, let's have it on the box. Okay, is that? Oh no, it's not on the. I'm not looking in my camera. Let's come over here. We have a circle, right? And there's the point of your cone, and have it sitting on the box. So you're looking right down from above. If you were to cut it just clean in half, then you would get another circle like that. But if you cut at an angle, then what you will see from above will be an ellipse, and that's what you will get if you cut that section off. So that's kind of another mathematical modelling of ellipses, and I'm sure there are equations and all sorts of things that you can do to plan out and work out how you get that, but I haven't got a clue how that works. Maybe somebody's doing a video on YouTube about the mathematics of it all. So, but anyway, that gives you kind of an idea and a feel for how ellipses are made up. And ellipses are really important for making things up, for cylindrical kind of shapes. So kind of get used to this kind of swirling motion, and it'll help you as you go along. So you kind of want to get that kind of ellipse kind of shape, so that you can just draw it, and that will help you as you go on. This is a very strange lesson. This is more geometry, really. If you enjoyed it, keep coming back to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel on YouTube, and shoo-tube.com, which is my own website where you can see these videos in schools and libraries. And in the meantime, keep drawing. Practice. And I'll see you next time.